Otakuology podcast with Otaku Mike Engine Graves.
Oh, bitch. Dick. Nobody's gonna know what that is. They're just gonna be like, Jen started it by calling Mike a dick. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
You know it. Super dick.
Dick Fight Island.
Dick Fight. Who would win in a fight for Dick Fight Island?
Anyway, though, hey guys, what's up? Jen here with another episode of the Otakuology. Yeah, we're gonna apologize to you. That's what we're known for. Yeah, fuck that. This is the Otakuology podcast. As always, with me is what he may call us as heterosexual life partners, only in Texas. My good buddy Otaku Mike.
This is definitely only in Texas, I feel like.
Anyway, today, guys, we're covering a. It's not a topic. I don't know what we.
I don't really know if it is a topic.
I was like, what do we call this?
Manga we're looking forward to in the future.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've never done one of these. I mean, we do it like in our personal lives, I guess, looking at what we want to get from manga. But we're going to go down the right stuff, guilty pleasure, rabbit hole, and look at new releases and kind of talk about it, or series that pop up that are pre-existing and such. So let's get into it. I guess you need to know what day it is, too, at that point. So it's 7/24 when we cover this, so that we know when the new releases are at that point.
Sure, we'll go for that, I guess.
So we're going to do this from like new to old. So we'll get like newer volumes and then go into like volumes that haven't come out, like ones and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go first, I guess, since I already have mine pulled up. So mine is surprisingly a shoujo manga from like the 70s, which I find really interesting. It's published by Dimpa.
I was like, where are you at? I'm trying to find it.
It's on page 7. Page 7, the first book. It's They Were 11. Its genre is drama, mystery, and sci-fi. Has a theme of space. It looks like it's going to be an omnibus, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. With the price they're charging, I wonder if it's maybe a hardcover. Who knows? But this one is it says featuring a story and art by Moto Hagio, and it says in a distant future, a survival test strands 10 space cadets on a derelict spacecraft. Terror strikes when they discover an 11th member of their crew. Who is the imposter, and what do they want exactly?
This kind of sounds like Danganronpa.
Maybe just a little bit, but I mean, this came out before Danganronpa, so who knows? Yeah. It looks kind of cool. I like the art for it.
It could be like Zodiac Wars.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, but I like the art for it. Like I like the cover it's got going on. Like I've never read like a real shoujo manga, but I thought that this one actually looked and piqued my interest to say the least, you know. I think that one looked pretty cool as a new release, and I'm not one to pick up like new releases nowadays.
Right.
You know, but you know, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah. No, I get it. I don't know, looking on this first one, there's some that look good, but I'm probably not going to mention them until we get farther in.
Would that be something that you would pick up too?
It's a possibility.
Possibility, yeah.
Yeah. One of the ones that I'm looking at is Snowball Earth. The art on the front cover looks pretty good.
Where
like very first page. Very first page. It's like number 8.
All right, I'll go and see if I can find it.
Yeah, and since we're doing like the newer stuff, we're actually seeing like the shit that's coming out in April.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the first volume, Snowball Earth. Let's see. Can I get a?
Yeah, I see it right here. Yeah. Snowball Earth. Oh, this has like a robot vibe going for it, it looks like. There's like,
Monsters and stuff. It
yeah.
says in the year 2025, huge beasts from beyond the galaxy attack Earth. In the war that followed, humanity fought back with a giant robot named Yukio.
Oh, you had
Piloted
me
by
sold. You had me sold. Giant robots.
wait, piloted by Tetsuo Yabusami, a boy barely old enough to go to school. 10 years later, the massive alien swarm closed in on humanity's home world, and Tetsuo and the Earth Defense Force deployed for the final battle with the invading horde. They lost.
Okay.
The
This
very last one, just the very last line where it goes, they lost. I was
they
like, oh my god.
they lost. Oh shit.
Well, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I started reading that. I was like, they lost, and I was like, wait, they fucking lost. All
The
right, that's the end of the manga right there, guys.
I think I don't know if this one. I know this one hasn't come out yet, but this one is interesting as well. It was under the like uh you also might like type of thing
Yeah,
on it, but it's the Darwin incident, and it has like a monkey like wearing clothes, holding a phone hanging off the Statue of Liberty. It looks like, and it says the Darwin Incident Manga Volume 1, story and art by Shun Izumuwa. I can't pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Created in a biological silence.
Shun Yumizawa.
Shun Yumizawa, sorry. Created in a biological science lab. Is it Charlie? Charlie is a half human, half chimpanzee.
He's known as a humanese.
Chimpanzee is known as a humanese. Raised by his adopted human parents, Charlie is now 15 and starting high school. Okay, this kind of sounds kind of fun. I want to read this.
You're gonna have like 20 things on our list. We're like,
I think this is gonna be a manga we're going to have to cover because I'm down to cover this Snowball Earth. That actually looks kind of cool.
What about this one right here? That's called Jungle Juice the Manhwa.
I did not see that. Where is that?
It's on the you may also like on the Darwin incident one.
Oh, what is Jungle Juice Manhwa? Oh,
Every society has its hierarchy. The college student Shu Chin Jiang is at the top of the human one. Though popular and well liked, he has a secret that keeps him from getting close to others. Under his clothes lies a pair of hidden insect wings.
no.
But when he's forced to expose them to save the girl he likes, his world is turned upside down, and Shu Chen properly becomes prey in the insect food world. Food chain. That almost sounds like Terraformers and Gigant like rolled into one.
Oh, kind of, yeah. I mean, Terraformers was really fucking weird. Right. I mean, Gigant's weird, but I mean...
But it's funny that it's called Jungle Juice.
I'm looking at this. There's so many manga that I have to like get or get caught up on.
Did you see the one that me too? Did you see the one under Snow Earth though? It's like the next one down, starting the line. It's called Gokura Gugai. Gugai. It says for the right price, these professional troubleshooters can solve any problem, whether they're taking out the scum of the earth or destroying human-eating monsters. The troubleshooters of Gakura Kugai are open for business. In a run downtown without law and order, Tao and Alma accept work from clientele of all creeds and cultures, and they're always ready to dole out justice against human hungry monsters that lurk in the shadows. They'll take on any case as long as the price is right.
What was the name of it?
Go Kurakugai.
I
It's got
don't have.
a guy on the front of it. Looks like he's got a phone in his hand.
I don't have that one on mine, but I do have. Uh,
Really?
I do have Mobile Suit Gundam Charged Counterattack for manga.
I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna have to look and see. I know there's some on here like I'm like I gotta catch up. Like Takurio Bed and Breakfast. I'm like, oh, I'm so
Yeah.
behind on that
No,
shit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what we get, I guess, for not
Taking
buying
breaks.
manga. Did you know there's a Mandalorian manga?
Did.
I wonder if it's any good.
Hey, Sakamoto Days, Volume 11.
I have to get caught up on Sakamoto Days so hard. I think I only have one
Hey,
through four.
Boruto Volume 19. Who knew it was gonna get that far?
Not me. I did not know Boruto was going to get that far, to
I
be
didn't think
honest.
any of us thought it was gonna
But I
get
mean,
that far.
Kishimoto did go and start writing Boruto like
Yeah.
full time now. So like, I mean, the book could be really good. Who knows?
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and I still have like I'm still getting that manga, so
Yeah.
I mean I'm behind, but I'm really excited for this other one, How to Build a Dungeon Book of the Demon King manga.
Uh,
That's that one that I told you I really enjoy, but they're only on like volume 8. It comes out like once a year.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm really curious.
Uh
I'm really surprised that Initial D ended up getting like a
Spy,
revival.
Spy X Family volume 11.
Because like Initial D is so like 90s 2000s. I'm surprised it's getting re-released.
I'm super excited for it.
Like it has its fan base and it's a really like loyal fan base. But
Yeah.
I'm just very excited. It's gonna be a 2-in-1, which is surprising.
Let's see. And there's like 50 something volumes. So
Yeah.
that means that there'll be like 25 2 volumes.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot.
Right. Spike's Family Volume 11, that's 20 years, right?
I decided to watch the anime over getting the manga
Okay.
for that
Seraph
one.
of the Inn. So I have this one, and it's on Volume 29. And I
Yeah.
am so surprised that it's made it this far because it is like one of the weirdest manga I've ever read.
Really?
Yeah, it's not one that I'm like, oh yeah, let's read that.
Like how so?
It's just like it starts out with a concept and then it gets a little weird. Um, I think that's like an air thing though, because like
Oh.
I'm reading Tokyo Ghoul Re right now and it's doing the
Mhm.
same thing. Like, oh, we're friends, we're enemies. Oh, well, we were good guys, and now we have to act
Now
like
we're
bad
not good
guys.
guys.
You know, now we got to do this, and
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be like an air thing. Like manga at that time all decided, hey, we're gonna do this.
No, you think so?
Has to
I
be
I
Mobile Suit
I,
Gundam Thunderbolt.
I mean that's always a must. That's always a must get for me, to be honest.
What about this one? What do you think about just hearing the name? Uh, Arpeggio of Blue Steel. Remember, that's the big ship one.
Yeah. That's
But
the
you
one
know,
like the
like
girl.
the
Isn't that the one where the girls turn into battleships?
maybe, but you know, like the very first ones are like out of print already. So it's like, how are you know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to keep like going with it if people can't get into it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
No,
always throws me off.
there's one that I'm kind of interested in. It looks like a body horror almost. I'm looking at where is it? Here it is.
Hey, and One Piece is finally going to get to 105.
Oh, I know. This one I'm looking at is called Cat Eyed Boy, Perfect Edition Manga Volume 1. It's a hardcover. It's
Yeah.
by Kazuyo Umizi. I believe that's how you say it. And it says, like, hated by humans and demons alike. Cat Eyed Boy dwells in the shadows of the human world. Wherever he goes, disturbing situations involving both men and monsters begin to unfold.
Yeah.
It looks like a horror. It's a horror manga by Viz.
Yeah.
And these are beefy books. This is like over 544 pages.
Have you ever heard of this one called Helk?
No.
HELCK?
I got
That's
a bunch of manga to add on my list. I gotta tell you.
that's one that I think I want to add it to my list, but I haven't. Like the first volume came out not that long ago,
Yeah.
but
Did you get it?
I don't know. No, I haven't gotten it yet.
No. The
I'm
thing
trying to
is, I
get caught
have
up
to
on
have
everything
money and
else.
I have to have time to read these manga.
That's true.
Like,
And it's just weird how some of them are because I'm like, some of these I don't think they should be that long. But I'm gonna
yeah.
stay on the ship because I've already been reading them. You know what I'm saying?
One I'm really looking forward to because I'm hoping it ends soon. It's coming out this December, and it's Monster Musume, Volume 19. Did you see
Yeah.
this?
Is it? Did it say it's the last one?
I don't think so. But this book kept getting pushed back for over the last year. It kept getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Let's just find out in the latest volume. It doesn't say the last volume.
Oh, maybe not then.
Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe not.
I mean, that manga could have possibly had like a
Ultraman still going.
breakdown or whatever. Ultraman is always a plus. Oh, I see they're doing a new Demon Slayer. Looks like it's a comedy manga. Demon Slayer Kimetsu Academy. My girlfriend will like that one because she loves Demon Slayer.
This one looks pretty good. Steel of the Celestial Shadows.
Ooh, what's that?
Let's see. It says in early 19th century Japan, a down and out samurai named Ryudo Konozuki struggles through his hard scrambled life. His dear departed mother's last hope was for him to live his life as a splendid warrior, but a cruel curse repels the distorts any metal that gets near him. Will he ever be able to wield a sword, much less live the life of an honorable samurai? It is said that a samurai spirit rests in his sword, and Ryudo can't even pick one up.
Oh.
Uh, yeah.
So, I mean, if I see if I can go back to it. I found one that's kind of interesting. It is on page 8, and it is row. This is row 3. It is My Lovesick Life as a 90s Otaku. It kind of caught my eye.
You feel a little called out there, buddy?
Maybe, but it says otaku culture has finally become mainstream, and Megumi can't quite get used to it. Divorced with a teen daughter, Megumi thinks fondly back to her days as an anime and manga otaku in 1995. Oh,
My
this looks
gosh.
kind of cool. It looks kind of good. Oh, yes. I think I want to read this. At least read the first volume. Have you seen it?
What?
Are you looking at the book right now?
No, I'm still back a little ways. This one
Oh,
looks like one you'd probably read too.
what is it?
Rinhyo Desperado.
What's that? Tell me
Wild
more.
West inspired Japan, a young ninja girl searches for
Oh,
love
that's
while
that.
avoiding man
That's that.
eating giant sandworms and gunslinging band of Yakuza
I
desperados.
think that's that. Oh God, what was that? That
She kind of looks like a Trigun ripoff, but as a ninja.
what's that? That imprint for the adults for Seven Seas.
I
What
have
is
no
that
idea.
called? What is that? I forgot. Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship. It's a Ghost Ship title. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was on my list, but then I took it off.
Yeah, Dimper Princet.
Yeah. I am even though I don't read it anymore, I'm kind of interested in the Stone Ocean JoJo's Bizarre Adventure manga because that's the one about the girl JoJo,
Yeah.
and we don't get girls Shonen Jump a lot, to say the least.
That's true. You said we don't get our hands on Shonen Jump a lot?
Girl Shonen Jump, like girl, like
Oh, yeah.
led Shonen Jump.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Man, there's so many manga. Like whoever said manga is dead is a fucking dumbass. Just gonna put that out there right now.
No comment.
No comment
No
whatsoever.
comment.
Yeah, so much manga.
The NPCs in this village sim game must be real.
Oh no, I don't want to do. I don't want to deal with any more isekai stuff.
Worlds
Please,
in
no more
Harem
isekai.
Fantasia.
Oh, I'm so far behind on that one.
I don't know. I saw something the other day that somebody proclaims himself as like the lord or whatever, the queen of isekai, and I'm sitting there and I start kind of thinking about like how much I have, and I was like, so if they proclaim that, am I supposed to proclaim that I'm the king? Because I don't know if anybody really compares to me on isekai manga, but I don't know.
But I mean, also, you haven't collected in over 2 years.
That's true. That's true.
So
Guilty pleasure of dropping that video out there. Ha
I
ha.
have to say though, looking at like a lot of these lists and whatnot,
Yeah.
I'm glad we're getting like shorter box set releases. If you get what I'm saying, like
I'm glad we're getting like different artwork of
yeah,
stuff. You know, because almost everything before used to look all the same, and now we are getting stuff like all the ones that I know are catching your eye have that old like 90s, late
yeah,
80s style of art.
yeah,
And I'm just like, oh yeah, man. Like I like how we're having so much different
yeah. It's like kind of
um
like we're going through like an art renaissance almost. It's not like your generic like isekai art almost, you know, or like generic manga art, I guess you could say.
watch. Somebody's gonna listen to us and they're all gonna start saying it's an art renaissance, and they're gonna be like, who coined that originally? And you won't get the credit for it. Somebody else
Oh, I'm not gonna get the credit for it, you know. But like, I like how these companies are doing it, where they're doing like 5 to 6 volume box sets
Yeah.
almost, and like you can get that instead of waiting for the whole series. You can just get the fucking box set, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of like that how they're doing it, you know. So look, even though I didn't end up liking it, but like Die Dark's getting a box set. Some other ones are getting box sets. I can't remember what exactly. To say the least, I'm trying to vamp for
Yeah.
the podcast while I'm looking at all these. Oh, did you know Helsing is getting a reprint for a second edition? But
Yeah.
they're like the smaller volumes. They're not the deluxe edition volumes.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool to see them finally get a reprint of a reprint, I guess. You know? Did you
Right.
see Drifter? Drifter's getting an
No,
omnibus.
let me ask you this though, because I see The Gray Man Volume 28
Uh-huh.
sitting here. And so, you know, The Gray Man has almost like come to a solid halt, like it comes out once every 2 years.
Oh yeah, it's like
Do you think that there will be other manga that start doing that? Because like Blue Exorcist is sitting beside it, which is another one
did
that I read, and
let me
it's only on volume 28.
well, you can say the same thing about what was his name? Hunter x Hunter. Did Hunter x Hunter end up getting canceled? I heard somewhere it got canceled.
Hunter x Hunter all the time says that it gets canceled and then it comes back, but it's because the person knows that they can kind of do whatever they want, so they'll do
Well
like a
he
little arc for it, and then
well
they'll
he ends up having like a really bad back pains apparently.
yeah.
There's
Hey,
one
there's
that
a
I
Common
do.
Rider Kuga.
Yeah, I did see that. There is one I kind of want to read. I think you might want to read it too, but it's
What?
called Inside the Tentacle Cave. It is a ghost ship title. Uh, it's over 18, so there's fan service in it. But deep in the tunnels of an abandoned mine lurks a demon that absorbs the power of anything it touches. The black ooze. When it consumes its first human male, it acquires both intelligence and ravenous sexual desires. How
Jesus Christ.
much to the distress of a sorcerer who mistakenly enters its domain, the who seeks glory and riches in these caves are about to learn why monsters should be feared. Is that a yes or a no?
It's a maybe.
It's a maybe.
It's a maybe.
Oh man. I mean, it does have your typical big breasted anime girl on the front cover of it,
It's true.
you know.
That is true. How'd you know?
Cause I know you like the titties.
There's also Remonsters on the same line with that. That's one of my
Oh yeah.
series that
I gotta be
one of-
honest, I'm really surprised that one's still coming out.
that's one of my guilty pleasure mangas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're about like on the same page almost. I'm on the next page over. What, Parallel Paradise is still coming out? God damn.
Yeah. Number 15 I'm looking at right now.
That was a manga that I dropped like a can of bricks. Or like, I don't know what you call it. Not a can of bricks, a bag of rocks, whatever you want to call it.
A can of bricks.
That manga was so weird.
Can of bricks.
Yeah, like a can of bricks, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of just like all these different things and whatnot. And like I said, it's kind of weird like knowing like what has finally stopped and what's still going
Yeah.
and how far it is.
And we're still continuing with the really, really long titles for manga.
That's true.
Whoa, Trigun is not Trigun. Triage X is still going on with 26 volumes. Wow.
Yes, sir, Bob.
And it still looks good. Like, that's one that I wish I didn't get rid of. Gotta be honest.
If it's still coming out, that means you should still be able to get it.
I don't know. It's Yen Press, and Yen Press can get hard to find sometimes.
I
Like
bet you could find them.
I mean, probably, maybe. That was like one of the first manga I started to like hardcore collect. Like really, pun intended, hard. Because it was,
Perv.
Yeah, I'm a pervert. Get over it, okay? I like titties. Titties make everything better. Yeah, there's so many other. Have you heard
For
of?
everybody out there reading, Mike, okay?
Yeah, for everybody out there reading.
Not for everybody.
Everybody, yeah. I'm
Have you ever seen this Atom manga?
Adam, like
Atom, Atom the Beginning?
Adam, like Astro Boy.
I don't know.
I
Could
believe
be.
that's the prequel to Astro Boy.
Let's see. Let me see. Oh, maybe. The stories by Osamu Tezuka.
Yeah, that's the prequel to Astro Boy. I remember hearing about that because a manga tuber was like really, really like excited for that one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it's just an Astro Boy prequel. I mean,
Well, other weird thing is that Juji Ito books are like coming out in like almost mass.
oh yes, no, most definitely they are. Like looking at these lists, I go, there's a lot of Junji Ito coming out, which is not bad, you know. Not bad at
Everybody
all.
needs a little horror in their life.
Everybody needs a little horror in their life. Yes, I know. Do you have
Horror.
a little horror in your life?
Horror.
Oh, horror. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said horror.
It
Like
did
a
say
horror.
horror.
Like a whore.
If we're talking about the horror in my life, that would be you, buddy.
Oh, thanks. That's so nice of you to
Hey,
say.
look, I found it. Hunter x Hunter Volume 37 comes out in 3 months.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah, Volume 37.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I thought it was higher than 37.
Obviously not.
Nope.
This looks like one that you'll have to read too. It's
What is it?
called Might As Well Cheat. I got transported to another world where I could live my
Oh,
wildest dreams. Volume
yeah.
6.
Yeah, that one just rubs me the wrong way because I am very opposed to cheating.
I'm calling
Uh,
you out.
and I do not really want to read that one. But I got one that I am kind of interested in. This Afro Samurai box set looks really cool. Even if it's only 2 volumes, I mean, it looks like I like Afro Samurai.
Yeah.
I know what I have to.
Afro.
You know what this? So I'm looking at the down below. These do you like big girl covers are getting more and more like racy. Like
Yeah.
looking at this one, and I'm like, oh my god! Like I don't know if I could like walk up to the checkout with this one. She's
You like
like,
big girls manga?
yeah, she's like wrapped up in like I don't know what it is, like bandages or something, but it's like you can see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm not saying it's not like bad, but I'm just saying I think these are getting.
I also want to get this. So what's wrong with getting reborn as a goblin manga?
Where's that?
It's 2 lines below where you're at. The first one.
I can't see it. What's it about?
It's about somebody getting turned into a goblin.
Well, read it off. Let's tell me how it is.
You just want to pass me again, you dude.
No, I don't. I'm just looking.
Well, it says the goblin village is steadily and peacefully developing under the leadership of Akira, reincarnated salaryman, but turbulent times are to follow when three sisters form servants of the Archfiend and arrive as serious problems for Akira.
Oh, okay. How many is it wrong to pick up a girl and
No
said
longer,
whatever?
no longer heroine.
How
Heroine.
how many spin-offs are we gonna get of that?
For is it wrong?
Yeah. There's a lot.
Well, I have 3, but I think we're up to 5.
Ooh, new Shield Hero comes out this year. 21 comes out this year. I'm excited for that.
Right? We're far enough down. You should be able to see it now.
What?
Hey, we watched this one. You could buy the Deer King manga.
No! No. But I do want Stitch and Samurai Complete Collection manga omnibus. That looks actually kind of cute.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a no?
Probably a no.
Why not?
I don't like getting anything that's still Disney oriented,
Why?
manga wise, just because it rubs me the wrong way.
How so?
It just does.
Oh, okay. You wanna dive deep into this little nugget of possible
The country
what do
without humans.
they call it? Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Damage. Yeah, I mean that's only.
JK Haru is a sex worker in another world.
Oh yeah, I thought that was gonna be like the next like trend or fad with manga we were gonna get. To be honest, because we had call
Prostitutes
grown
in another world.
call grown in another world. We had like JK whatever in another world, sex worker in another world. That's what I
Yeah.
thought was going to be the next trend, and I was so all for it.
Oh my
I was,
gosh.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. But we only got like those 2 books, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm all ready to. If you have any more, do you have any more manga to talk about, or you know,
Give me
any
one
manga
second.
that catches your fancy? Because if not, I'm ready to wrap up this episode.
Rapping before you camping.
Most
No,
definitely.
it's just making me realize how much like other like manga that I still need to pick up to like,
Yeah.
you know, get up to where it is to complete part of my series.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, there's so much time to have to do part of this stuff. And then
Yeah.
like knowing like, oh hey, these are still going on. And I'm just like,
You're like, oh fuck me.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly. And then the other thing is like branching out too, like how you have like the spin-offs or the
yeah.
continuations of your series, like Worlds in Harem, but now it's Worlds in Harem Afterworld.
No, that's actually the same manga.
That's what I'm saying, but it's part two.
Yeah, it's part 2, but it's the
So
same.
like,
Like, it's still going on, but it's like volume 13, and now it's called Afterworld. Kind of like how Naruto and Naruto Shippuden were.
yeah.
You're like, it's the same thing. It's the same manga. It's a
Hey,
part two.
maybe you should get this one called Centaur's manga.
What's that?
It's about centaurs.
Is it a Centaur's Life?
No, it's just centaurs.
Oh, I have to look it up.
The first one comes out in next month.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What page is it on?
it was on page 7 at the bottom.
Page 7?
Yeah, at the bottom.
I'm out on page like 26.
Well, mine's in groups of 96, buddy.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not there. To say the least. But I'll have to look that up
Try.
off the podcast. I'm not gonna go back and look for it.
Tales of Wedding Ring Volume 12.
Yeah, we just got volume 11.
But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, like I said, it's pretty crazy, like seeing some of it and knowing where they're at, like Idol
Yeah.
Sponger and how many I have of Idol Sponger, and then how much of it has come out and stuff like that. And a lot of stuff's kind of slowed down, like seeing that, which is
It
kind of weird
has.
too.
Like, it's
But
definitely slowed down, but I mean, I think it's probably slowed down for the best. Because honestly, like my collecting,
yeah,
has slowed down as well. So I think it's all a good thing.
right. Give you some time to catch back up on some of your other
I
stuff.
know.
But
I know.
yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel. It's pretty crazy trying to get caught up with all that other jazz and whatnot. But
I'm really surprised Idle Sponger Life is on 14 volumes.
hey, buddy, I enjoy it.
I mean, I enjoyed it too, but
Don't take that away from me.
are you caught up?
No,
Oh,
but yeah, I mean, all that stuff and just seeing like what I have left to catch up on and like how
yeah.
much manga that's going to be and whatnot. It's pretty crazy. And it almost makes you kind of like, huh, well, if I ever wanted to get into a new one or try and like find an old one, it's going to take you some time because,
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
being so far behind.
Most definitely, I will say. Do you want to wrap this podcast episode up?
Yeah, so
All right.
as always, we'll see you next Tuesday. And
Hope.
remember, also, as always,
Well, I was gonna say, I hope people enjoyed this new episode type we did, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
You know, like I feel like it's something new we could add to the repertoire every couple months.
this is
You
true.
know, you know.
This is true. So real quick, I just added a new thing for my shows, which will
Yeah.
be it'll help me drop 2 videos a week,
Uh huh.
but one of them will always be the same thing, which is my top 3 of the week.
Yeah.
And it'll be whatever manga series that I've read, and either uh ones that really like moved me that I really enjoyed,
Hmm.
or like sheer number of manga I've had to read for that series in
Yeah.
that week, or something like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that'll be kind of a new thing that I have
Hmm.
as well. On top of just the other random topics